Welcome to another episode of Rewind the Times.
And no leftovers.
Hey guys, so we are off our schedule just a little bit, just a tiny bit this week. Friday we did do what we were gonna say. We did watch a movie and do a video, and then Saturday instead of watching two videos, instead of watching two movies, we watched one. This is actually the video for Saturday, and the reason is because the football players are on this week. So my brother came over and we're watching football, but doesn't matter. We're still doing it. We are doing our video today. Like I said, I'm gonna do it on Monday, but today we are talking about the movie
Bloodhook.
I'll tell you now, man. This movie, I like this movie a lot. It's kind of the concept is kind of stupid. So basically, Bloodhook is about it's first of all it's a trauma movie, and anyone that knows trauma makes the Toxic Avenger. So right off the bat, you should know Lloyd Kaufman. This movie's gonna be silly and stupid. But before we get into talking about that movie, Colston, step on up. This movie, I'm not sure if if we showed already.
We just have a lot of shirts that only one shirt came in, and we already showed it on a Friday.
Yep, this is from Cavity Colors. This is this is from Gutter Garbs. This is the Halloween costume party for 1987. You got Michael Myers.
And if we already showed this, you get to see it again.
Yeah, you get to see it again because we always want to show. We either want to show a toy
or a shirt.
And the good thing is, next time Postman comes over, we definitely go to the mall. We also got our Necker baby.
Not the NECA, the Toonie Terror.
Toonie Terror. What is it? The baby.
Babyface Killer.
Babyface Killer from Happy Death Day. We want to show you, and I also picked out.
But next time I'm over, we'll show those in two videos.
Yes. Yep. Because I picked out my figure. I picked out my figure, my Necky figure, but I don't want to show it yet because I want Colston to show his.
Low-key kind of big though.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Well, it is. Wait till you see the other one that I'm gonna get. It's even bigger, but. I just don't want to show mine and not show Colston's because I want to do it together in the same video. It makes the video a little bit longer too, and so every time Colston comes over on Fridays, we're gonna go to the mall and we're gonna pick it up.
Because I already know what I want to get, but it's actually pretty cool. I saw it at somewhere at the mall.
Oh yeah.
Mall.
Yep.
And I'm excited to show you.
So, let's talk about Bloodhook. Bloodhook starts off. It's about the movie starts off kind of funny. It's about this. This in the beginning of the movie. This kid, basically the concept, the plot of the movie is there's this place that they go muskie fishing for. Muskie is a very it's a long fish and it actually growls. I've actually caught one before, and they growl and bark like a dog. It's weird. So what's the main character's name, Colston?
Peter.
So when Peter was a child, kid's awesome with this. That's his specialty. When Peter is a young child, him and his grandfather are going fishing off their dock, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Peter's grandfather is missing. Just literally goes missing. You see a lure go around his neck, and he gets pulled into the water, and he goes missing. So 17 years go by. Peter's now grown up, and he's going back to the lake house with his friends, and they're having this big musky fishing tournament again. And all of a sudden, one by one, Peter's friends are missing. And to find out who's the killer, Colston?
It's actually so if you first drive into the place, there's this guy named Lukey, or I don't know if I'm saying.
I want to say it's Ludke.
Ludke, yeah. And it was actually him, but people also started to notice that what happens when he's the killer is it has something in his head.
Yes.
That when he hears a certain sound, it's
a frequency. It's a frequency.
It goes off in his head and it makes him go killing. And when he sees someone going fishing, he kills them with his hook and just stabs them.
Yeah.
With these big fishing things with
fishing lure.
Yeah, that's what they call it. And just with all of the spikes on it, and just throws it at people and just stabs them.
Yeah. So it's kind of a funny concept. So basically,
and every time he screams, you're like ah.
Yeah. So basically,
it's so weird.
Now, like I said, if you know trauma makes movies like Duke Nukem High. They make the movies The Toxic Avenger. That should tell you exactly how this movie is. But it's actually a pretty good slasher. So basically, what it is it's the guy who owns the bait shop. His name is Ludke or Ludke. What he is he's a war vet. He was a war vet back in the day, and what happened is he got hit in the head somehow, and he got this metal plate in his head, and you can see the bump in his head. and every time a radio goes off or something that with a high frequency, it makes him like want to kill. And how he kills, like Colson just said, he uses this giant fishing lure with hooks, and he wraps them around you, and he pulls you and like kills you. That's why it's called blood hook. And what I thought was pretty cool is anyone that's ever gone fishing before, when you catch a lot of fish, you kind of like how you do is what you do is you take a piece of rope, and you put it through their mouth, and you kind of like keep them in the water. So like you kind of like it's kind of like I can't I know I'm gonna explain it wrong, but when you go fishing and you catch a lot of fish, you put the rope through their gills, and you keep them in the water so they're still in the water, but you rack them up together. Well, he did this with people, because there's a scene in the movie where we find out it's Lutke, and he starts pulling this rope, and the rope has all these weird looking people because they were in the water for all this time.
He like sticks like a metal through the throat, and just like he puts the rope through the metal throughout their like the back of their head inside like other people's mouth, and
he pulls them up. Like, so how he would string up fish is how he string up people, and it's actually very interesting. And I'll tell you now, this movie was made in 1987 or 86, and you can tell. I mean, obviously you can tell. You know,
it came out before My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah. Oh, way before that. Oh no, after, because My Bloody Valentine was in 1981, so this would be 1987. This is like after My Bloody Valentine.
It doesn't look like 87.
I know. Well, My Bloody Valentine actually looks a lot. Well, My Bloody Valentine was made 1981. So it's so funny because, like I said, they don't. There's no CGI. There's all practical effects. But some of the kills are actually kind of interesting. You know, the friends in the movie are pretty cool. Do you remember who the friends' names are?
Finner. There was Anne.
Yeah.
So I got two. Finner. Oh, I already said Finner. Peter Finner and Anne.
Yeah.
I forgot that girl's name. Shoot. What's
she the one that was on the tube that was screaming and stuff?
The tube.
Like the raft,
the big rock. Yeah, that's her. And there's like this emo kid.
Yeah.
He looks emo, but like wears skinny jeans and.
Yeah. He's like a punk rock kid. That sounds like a typical punk rock kid that you'd see in the 80s.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name, but he's in the movie. So okay, Colston. Like I said, man, it's not a bad movie, guys. It's kind of funny. Think about it. I mean, you know, it's a slasher that you go fishing. He goes fishing and he kills people. No, you know, I enjoyed the movie. I actually bought the movie a long time ago and have been wanting to watch it. The poster's actually kind of cool looking. It's a girl on it. She's on the cover of it, and she's like kind of like jumping up in the air, and she's got fishing lure hooks all over her. And we did say that we were going to show the movies. And I do have the cover of this movie. So the next video, we'll have to show you a sneak peek of it. All right, Colson. 1 out of 10. What would you rank this movie?
A 7.
You like it? You like it, huh? Yeah. Well, so this is how I think our ranking should go. A 5 is like okay, and anything over a 5 means we like it.
I don't know, like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this movie like a 6. Yeah, I'm gonna give this movie a 6. I like this movie. I like it. It's not one of my favorite movies. Is it in my top 10? No. But hold on, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Just push the camera. It's not in my top 15. I'm sorry. It's not in my top 10, but it'd be in my top 20. I do like the movie. It's a slasher.
It's like the funniness is kind of what makes it like weird.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Like
it's a comedy. It's a comedy slasher. It is definitely a slasher, which I think what I do like about the one thing I do like is we had to guess who the killer was. We didn't know who the killer was at all. So
I really thought it was a counselor, like that old man.
Which one?
Remember? So if you guys watch the movie, it's like this old man that like he cheated during like the fishing test when he put the metal inside the fish.
Yes, you thought it was him, huh?
Yeah.
I thought it was the guy I thought it was the old man that wore the glasses.
But at the same time, that's who the counselor is.
I thought it was
the man that cheated.
Yeah, well, the big guy.
Yeah, I thought it was him.
So there's this guy, I forget his name, he's the muskie champion. He actually, so they're in a contest and whoever gets
the one that had like the overall on?
Yeah. Well, he put weights in the fish when they weighed them. Remember they put there was like a bar inside the fish?
No, that wasn't him. That was the guy that I said.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I was saying that's who you thought. I thought it was the old guy that was. He wore the glasses, and he was the skinny guy that kept saying, "Stop making that noise around here." He grabbed the radio.
But after a while,
for some reason I thought it was him.
But after a while, there's also a really weird scene in this movie. The big chungy guy. How is that the girl's husband? and because
Oh.
there's someone that Finner, he likes
Yeah,
this
she.
girl. I'm pretty sure, I think her name is Maxine or something.
Mm. I'm not
And
sure what her name is.
and
Yeah.
her husband. If you guys watch the movie, when Peter and his friends first get there, there's like this guy sitting out here, like just like
He's an army
he's
vet.
like
He's an old army
he's like
vet guy.
sharpening a knife and stuff. And and Finner liked this girl, and she said, I have a husband. And I'm like, who? Because there's no one in the house.
Yeah, and it's.
And then it's that big chunky like guy. Like,
Yeah,
how are you dating
it
someone?
just goes to show that looks
And then
don't matter.
after a matter of time, Finner started getting mad, and I really thought it was actually Finner after a while.
What, the killer? Phil was the killer?
Yeah, because after a while, he didn't have a girlfriend, and Peter and the friends were also just like bullying him during the movie, like, oh, he needs a girlfriend, he needs this, he needs that.
Oh yeah.
They're also bullying him during the movie that they could be doing that.
Yeah, I guess you could
And
say
he
that.
could have killed that girl because she didn't like him.
Well, the reason I didn't think they were the killer is because remember, the killer, whoever the killer was, took Peter's grandfather back in the day. So it had to be someone that was from that area. And so the bait shop guy kind of made sense because think about it, he's from that area. He would have had to been alive when.
And also killing Peter's grandfather.
Yeah, well, that's the main thing. That's why I'm saying that. That's why it couldn't have been a Finner. So okay, so what was your rating on this movie?
A 6 or a 7.
All right, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Like I said, a five for us is we like it. Anything over a 5, we like. Anything under a 5 we don't like. So a 5 is what we like, and then it's over a 5 we definitely like it. So I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Okay, what's your favorite kill in the movie?
I like that girl, Maxine.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, not actually. I like 2. I like Maxine's death when she was like laying on the tube.
Yeah.
And he throws it, it catches her back, and she's like, "What the heck was that?" And then she looks at her back and she just sees it, and she pulls her shirt and just gets out, and then she just dies when she pulls her shirt.
Yeah.
I like Finner's death. He was like drunk on like the boat.
Yeah.
And then Lukey came out of nowhere and just like.
That's when we found out that Lukey was the killer.
Yeah, and then just like throws at his head, I think, and just pulls him out the water. And then no, actually he shoot his stomach. And he pulls it out and then just like falls, and he's like hanging on like the metal bar of the boat. And then Lukey is taking this hook because hooks can actually do this from the fisher. He's pulling the boat back to get him.
Because it makes everything in the water lighter.
Yeah,
so.
and then he just stabs him with the hook. And this part was low-key kind of funny because when he stabbed him, he was like this. It was like slow mo.
Yeah. So okay. So I have 2 kills. One of them is more of a funny thing, and then the second one is actually okay. So the first one is I think it's the old woman, where it's someone's mom. She's an old woman. She just goes ooh ooh. She makes this stupid sound, and then she goes on the deck, and she hears the fish ooh, and then she goes ooh ooh, and out of nowhere you see the hook come wrap around her head and pull in the water. So that part, I was dying laughing. So there's that scene, and then Finner, his death scene's actually cool because it cuts his ear, rips like a piece of his ear off.
Oh yeah.
And what I also like about that is this is the first time you actually see how Lutke, when he does kill his victims, what he does with them. So he kills Finner, and then he sticks the thing in his mouth. Remember, he puts the thing in his mouth, and he puts Finner with the rest of the other bodies that he caught, and then we didn't know. Because we didn't know where the bodies were. The bodies were under the water, under the dock, and he was pulling them out like he catches fish. That was cool. I like how they took the fishing concept and turned it into the human aspect. That I thought was really cool. So that's my favorite kiss. Okay, Colson. We got this is like our forte. I like that. So okay, we ranked the movie. We talked about what our favorite kills were. If Lukey was a NECA figure, would you get him?
No.
No? Okay. Me, I'm gonna say yeah. And the reason I'm gonna say yeah is because when I think of Lutke as a killer, first of all, it's not the greatest killer in the world. He's not the greatest slasher.
So would you get it?
Yeah, I would get him. I'm gonna tell you why. I love collecting all slasher toys. The reason I would get him is because in my head, this is how I think he'd come. NECA made Jaws.
NECA toy.
Hold up, yep. Made NECA toys. They made Hopper and they made Quint. Colson, I don't know if Colson knows who their names are, but Hopper and Quint are the 2 old guys from the movie. So when I think of Lutke, I think of an old guy. If they can make Quint and they can make Hopper, they could definitely make Lutke. Now, this would be cool about the NECA toy. It'd be a fishing pole with a giant lure on the end of it. That's why. So in my head, it'd be Luke it'd be the NECA toy, and then he'd have his weapon would be a fishing pole with a giant lure on it, and then it'd be like a hook tooth so we can hook him. So yeah, I would get it. It'd be an interesting toy. Is he a cool slasher?
No.
No, he's not cool. I mean, he's not intimidating. There's nothing about him. He's got a bump on his head because he has a piece of metal in his head. But NECA can make anything, and if they did make them, I'd probably get it just because I like collecting all NECA horror toys.
But there's also another question that we should ask.
What?
Would it be a good horror shirt?
Ooh. I think if Sam Coyne did it. I think if Sam Coyne designed it, yeah. That guy.
That should actually be a new question that we should do. We should ask, would you get the horror shirt of this? We should actually do that.
Okay, we can do this because what do we ask right now? We ask what our ranking is.
We showed our shirt.
No. Well, we showed our shirt at the beginning of the video. We asked.
We ranked the video. We said our favorite kill. We asked if it was a NECA toy. We should ask if it would be a good shirt.
Well, we can add that. So starting next videos, we'll do that. That's actually a good question. Okay, so if this was if they did make a shirt, would you get this?
Yes.
I would too, especially if Sam Coyne does it.
Especially if it was just like a blank shirt with the cover, when it's just like girl on the boat with the hook.
I still get it. Get it. But I can imagine Sam Coyne doing something really cool.
Yeah.
Like I can picture him with like the lure and like the dead bodies or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sam Coyne's dude. Got a gobs. They got a good guy.
And they're gonna make a Mutilator shirt. I'm not gonna lie. They have to make a Mutilator shirt.
Dude, the cover of that. Okay, we can.
Oh yeah, okay, we got.
We'll talk about that next time because we actually have not done that movie. We haven't.
We haven't.
No, we have not done. No. Okay, so we got. Well, remember what Monday's video was supposed to be about? Monday's video is about actually supposed to be about what we're gonna talk about next time.
Oh yeah, so we're definitely doing that movie.
We're doing Mutilator next time.
But also next time I do want to do H2O. I want to do an H2O.
The figure?
No, H2O, like the movie.
We didn't watch it yet or rank it? Oh, I didn't know
We've
that.
only went up to 6 and we stopped after a while.
Be careful, you don't kick that. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, did we? So we haven't done Resurrection yet. Oh, okay. Well, on Friday.
There's just a lot of Halloweens.
Yeah. Well, on Friday we have to do a movie and then 2 movies on Saturday. Okay,
then we should do this on Friday.
Mutilator.
So we should do this Friday, Mutilator. Saturday, see how we have to watch 2 movies. H2O and Resurrection.
Okay, all right, we'll do that. Oh, dude, first of all, Mutilator. This is why we need to show the cover of the movies because Mutilator's cover is awesome.
And also something that me and Dad started to collect are called they are magnets.
Oh, I want to show them.
We gotta show those.
Yeah, we'll start showing them. They're horror magnets of the cover. They're basically the cover of movies. We'll show next time.
I have an alert. So this is also something I wanted to say, but I forgot to say it. But thank God I remembered. I've started to notice with horror shirts and NECA toys, we said they should make a babyface killer of the Happy Death Day killer in one of our videos. Mm-hmm. The second that video comes out, 2 weeks later, babyface NECA toy comes out.
Well, I don't think NECA's watching our videos. Would that be cool if they were?
And watch this. We review a short movie, they make a shirt for it.
Well, I don't know, maybe
Sam Coyne might. Sam
Coyne might, because I am friends with him on Instagram.
So that's probably
maybe we're just. But I'll tell you now,
like a lot of stuff comes out when we talk about it.
Well, sometimes people do watch, but the Mutilator, that is an awesome cover. That would be an awesome shirt. All right, guys.
Mutilator is really good.
Actually, so we're gonna do Mutilator on Friday.
And they also make a second one last year.
Yeah, well, they made a part 2. They made part 2.
2024.
Yeah. So we have to.
And the cool thing is, everybody that was in the first one is.
It's a reunion. We'll talk about that. I don't know the full grips of that yet. So, hey guys, we gotta head out of here because Colson's gotta get to school. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna talk about if this was a shirt, would you buy it? That's actually a good idea. Okay, we'll add that to that. All right, guys, we gotta head out of here because I gotta take Colson to school. So everybody have a great day. See you in 2 weeks, and what do we say?
Peace out. Or I might see you on Thursday because we might do a video on Thursday.
All right, guys, take care of yourself. Remember,
Peace
like
out.
and subscribe, and
see you next time. Peace out.
Take care.